Right now, our content view has a fetch request like this one here. Just give me all the books at once. And we use it down our body like this. It's just a simple count, right? So you can see count 0, count 1, count 2, and so forth. To bring the screen to life, we're going to replace this simple text view here with a list showing all the books we have added to the database, along with a rating and author. Now we could use the same star rating view here we made earlier, but I think it's much more fun to try something else. You know, the rating view can be used with any kind of project. Here, we're going to add a new view called an emoji rating view that will display a rating specific to this project, whatever you decide to have. All it will do is show 1 of 5 emoji, depending on how much we liked the book. From 5, you know, eyes with stars, down to 1. I'll let your imagination fly away with you a little bit, but you can imagine right there what it's going to be. This is a great example of composition in SwiftUI because it's just so easy to pull out a little bit of a view and put it somewhere else. So we'll try it now. We'll say Command N, make a new SwiftUI view called Emoji Rating View here. And then we'll say this thing has to be given an int16, that's our data type, called rating. Then in the body, we're going to switch over the rating and return one of several views depending on the rating we gave it. So we'll say case 1, return text of 1. I'll copy and paste a little bit here, 2, 3, 4, and then a default case for the end. So we'll say 5, 4, 3, and then 2, like that. And 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So, obviously it'll error at the end, so we haven't passed in a real rating yet, but we can just say down here, rating is 3, and should be happy. Now, obviously, we don't want to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We want actual emoji here. So it's down to you how much you liked the book or not, depending on your personal emoji selection. I'm going to say that when we really love the book, we'll use like a star grinning thing here. If we quite like the book, we might use like a big sort of smiley face. If we somewhat like the book, we'll use a sort of like slight smiling face. And then if we sort of meh a little bit, like it's kind of okay, not too good, like 2 out of 5. Sad pensive face, says the tooltip. That's put to me. And then if it was really bad, it's down to you. I'm not going to use the one you're thinking of. I'm going to use a sort of monkey covering its eyes for my sad face. Notice how, though, the key takeaway here is that there's an int16 coming in. That's our core data attribute type. We've got to use exactly that type here because that's it. That's the entire view done. Give me this thing from the object, show the right text. That's what it's doing. Now, we can go back to our content view and replace our text count, books count thing with a list. It'll forage over all the books and then show them all on here. We haven't got to use ID, self or ID, whatever, because core data's managed objects, yes, come on, they conform to identifiable automatically, but things do get a bit trickier when you're creating views inside the forage, as you'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that now. I do see you're a good dog. There you go. Real fast. Don't make a mess this time. Come on, get it. Work for it. Yeah. Anyway, let's look over that now. We'll say, get rid of the text. There's a list. And then I'll just indent this stuff back again. Otherwise it gets a bit messy. You go in, there we go. Our list has a for each inside over our books with 1 book coming in. We'll add a navigation link inside there, which will show right now just some text. We'll say the text of book title, nil coalescing, unknown title, like that. And the label for the navigation link is going to be our data, right? We want a H stack here with our emoji rating view, rating of our book rating. I do see you. I know you want to scratch. Come on. Book rating. I'll use a nice chunky font. So we'll say font of large title. Then there's a V-stack next to it with an alignment of leading. I'll do a text of our book's title, nil coalescing, unknown title. Here, I did say it was annoying, but there you go. In a font of headline. Then our text book author, nil coalescing, unknown author. Love core data. And then we'll do that in a foreground color of secondary. Okay. So that's the layout we want. Hopefully, all being well. I'll press Command R. Let's see how it looks. Make sure I haven't screwed up too much stuff. There we go. So I love The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. We'll come back to the screen soon enough. But first, let's build this detail view.